is happening, Dead Joke Nation? Dead Joke Gaming back in with another video. Today, we're going to be talking about the Flash movie, alright? Now, the Flash movie was announced back in 2017, right? Right around the time when Justice League came out. And it went through multiple directors. I think it went to through like two or three directors before now we have the confirmed director of Andy Muschietti. I don't know dude's last name, but Andy. We're gonna call him Andy. All right, let's just call him Andy. So yeah, like I said, the Flash went through multiple directors, and it wasn't looking too good for the speedster, right? Like the movie was highly anticipated, at least on my part, it was. And I think it even got confirmed alongside the Cyborg movie. And we still have yet to hear about Cyborg, right? Like DC, like I know we're getting Wonder Woman 2, or Wonder Woman 1984, that comes out later this year. Black Adam, Shazam 2, Aquaman 2, and then a Aquaman spinoff called The Trench coming from James Wan, right? The same guy who directed Aquaman. And as we all know, matter of fact, as we all know, DC does really, I'm getting off topic here, but DC does pretty good with their solo movies, right? And I make this argument a lot to like my friends and coworkers and stuff. DC does really well with solo movies, but their team movies, at least to me, the team movies aren't terrible, right? Like the team movies aren't terrible. Like if I thought honestly, let me show y'all. If I honestly thought the team movies were terrible, I would not be having these on Blu-ray. I'd get these on DVD. But I got them on Blu-ray because I like the movies and I care about the visuals. I care about how they look. But the team movies aren't bad. Like the most average team ensemble movie that I saw from DC was probably Suicide Squad. And I'm talking about the DCEU. We ain't talking about Batman and Robin. Let's not talk about that movie. To us, that movie doesn't exist, right? But yeah, they do really good with their solo movies. Like if you notice the pattern, Wonder Woman got great reviews and was widely accepted. Shazam was amazing. Aquaman was visually amazing. Man of Steel to me was like the ice on the cake. Like Man of Steel to me was just great. Now, in my opinion, I think they should have started the universe with Wonder Woman. I think to me that would have made the most sense. We have Black Adam coming out, right? Like we got Black Adam. So with the Flash, the director saying, and this kind of segues into what I'm about to say, the Flash is going to be based off of the Flashpoint storyline. Now, for those you don't know, I mean, you should know, Flashpoint storyline, and they had an animated movie as well, was basically Barry, his mom died, right? Like we all know the story. His mom was killed by Reverse Flash. His dad was framed for his mom's murder. So Flash travels back in time to save his mom, but saving his mom fucks with the basic balance of like time. So he ends up creating an alternate reality, right? Like an alternate timeline. A timeline in which like his mom's alive, sure, but then you have different versions of events that happen. Like instead of Bruce's parents dying, Bruce dies. His mother becomes Joker, his dad becomes Batman. You have a war between Atlantis and the Amazons, right? Because Aquaman cheated on Mara with Diana, and Mara found out, tried to fight Diana. Diana whooped her ass, beheaded her, and then Aquaman waged war against Diana. Like, dude, really? Like, you cheated on your woman and you waging war against Diana, the woman who you cheated with, because your woman found out that you was cheating? What? Whatever. It was a timeline in which Superman landed, but instead of Martha and Jonathan Kent finding him first, I think the government found him and they kept him like locked away. So it's just different events that happened that, like, yes, Barry saved his mom, but for like, what did it cost? So that's the Flashpoint storyline in a whole. You know, that's what that is, and it featured like a lot of his rogues gallery: Reverse Flash, Captain Cold, Boomerang, Top, Mirror Master, right? And other members of the Justice League. But Cyborg worked for Obama. They had Obama. They did it for the culture, y'all. They had Obama in this joint. But yeah, so the movie's going to be based off the Flashpoint storyline. But the director, Andy, said that it's going to be a different type of Flashpoint. Now, a lot of people think that Flashpoint's too ambitious. I personally think, in going off of what the director said, if it's going to be a different kind of Flashpoint, fine. How would I want it to be? Okay. So I have one solid idea, and I brought this up to one of my coworkers / friends. Shout out to Bob. But I think that instead of his mom dying, you know what? No. Have his mom stay dead, right? Like, keep that. Have his mom dead. Because that sets up a reverse Flash storyline for the future, right? For a future movie. But instead of him saving his mom, have it to where as though one of his rogues, or all of his rogues, Captain Cold, Top, Mirror Master, whatever, does something. Because as we all know, the Flash's rogues, their main goal is to humiliate Flash and bring down his morale. Have it to where as though they do something. I don't care what it is. Blow up a hospital, museum, whatever. But Iris gets caught in the blast, right? Because the one thing about the animated movie that really didn't make sense to me, and a lot of other people, was that, like, Barry, okay, like, his mom's been dead for, like, a while. Why are you just now waking up trying to go fix the timeline? So having Iris die in the blast, a current love interest who's alive for Barry, that would make more sense as far as the narrative goes. Like, then he would be like, oh, man, Iris died. I should go try to save her, right? He doesn't know he can run back in time as of now, as far as the DCEU goes. So have Iris die. He runs back in time, creates the alternate timeline. Whatever you want to do as far as the Wonder Woman and Aquaman thing, do whatever you want. But instead of Bruce's mother becoming Joker, have Bruce's mother still die, have Bruce still die, have Thomas Wayne still become Batman, but introduce Joaquin Phoenix as Joker. Now remember, in Joaquin's movie, he was rumored to be, and we still don't know if it's true or not true, but he was rumored to be Bruce's older brother. That would still, in my eyes, still fit the narrative of the Flashpoint event. It's still a family member that becomes Joker. And we already had Joaquin's masterpiece of a movie established as the Joker, right? Bring in Joaquin, and a Golden Globe Award winner, and that would bring in your audience. Now, Joaquin said that he didn't want to do a sequel to the Joker, but this technically wouldn't be a sequel, but he would still be able to reprise his role. That would be amazing to me. And that way you kind of start to meld your movies together, right? Because we have the Robert Pattinson Batman coming out, so, and Ben Affleck's going. Henry Cavill's still Superman. He confirmed that, so that's good. But this would start to meld your universes together. Regardless, a lot of people are not looking forward to the Flash movie. They're saying it's going to be ass, going to be cheeks, whatever have you. All I'm saying is, I'm not saying it's going to be bad. I'm not saying it's going to be good. All I'm saying is reserve judgment until you see the movie. If it's bad, it's bad. Okay, whatever, right? But reserve your judgment, because too many times has people judge something before seeing it and then ate their words. Heath Ledger as Joker, Robert Downey as Iron Man, right? It's been so many different, Ben Affleck as Batman. It's been so many different instances where people ate their words, and people don't learn, right? Y'all, I'm not gonna say y'all, but certain people don't learn. Like, just reserve your judgment. Reserve your judgment. That's all I'm asking. So those are my thoughts on the Flashpoint movie. I hope it does well. I think it'll do well because of DC's track record, like I said, with their solo movies. I think it's going to do well, you know. And this will be a good chance to kind of reset their universe, right? Like, reset your universe. I think DC made the mistake of starting, like, mainly focusing on Batman and Superman for the last 10 plus years. Like, look at how many Batman and Superman movies we've had over the last 10 plus years. It makes no sense. Now, imagine if they would have started off, like, all right, fuck it, start off with Batman and Superman, but focus on your other heroes and villains. Imagine the universe they could have had right now. And I know a lot of people saying, oh, but they're going to be copying Marvel, blah, 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 blah. Okay, a lot of movies did that. It's not specifically Marvel, but the one thing I can't deny is the formula works. It works. So DC, y'all should have did that. Y'all should have stopped focusing on Batman and Superman. I know they was your money makers, right? Those are your head honchos of your comic books. Everybody knows them if you don't read DC Comics. But your mistake was focusing too much on them, okay? So that's my thoughts. That's my rant for the day / conversation with y'all. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Are you excited for the Flash movie coming out, hopefully 2022? Yeah, let me know. I'm currently going to be making a video on the new Morbius the Living Vampire movie coming out starring Jared Leto. So, can't wait to make that. But regardless, thank you everyone for the support. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.